Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is you've got a line that comes from your fuel distributor and it goes down into your whir right here. You're gonna unscrew this one from the whir, then you're gonna attach this line of your pressure tester to the line coming from the fuel distributor. Then you'll come to the T junction that you have. This T will go off to the gauge, and this one with the valve on it will go into the warm-up regulator where you took the hose out. Pretty simple setup. You can see the gauge there. So to check cold control pressure, first thing we're going to do is unplug your warm-up regulator. That's what heats it up. Second thing you're going to do is reach around back behind your fuel distributor. There's a greenish teal plug that you unplug. Alright, now you're ready to go turn the car on into the on position. Alright, so now that the car's on, you can hear the fuel pumps running. So we were going to go to our workshop manual for our specific engine, and you check this chart here to see what your fuel pressure should be. So number one is without charging pressure. Without charging pressure, I'm at about 10 degrees Celsius right now, so I'm looking for about 1.4 to, I don't know, 1.7 bar or so. And when I check my gauge, I am right about at 1.5 bar, so I'm sitting pretty good there. The next step that we do is you plug your warm-up regulator back in, give yourself a good 5 to 10 minutes. You're going to see your pressure slowly start to rise as your warm-up regulator gets warmer. Okay, so now I've let my car warm up for a little while, or my warm-up regulator warm up. So now we're going to check control pressure warm. For my particular engine, you get 3.75 plus or minus 0.2 bar. So checking my pressure, it looks like I'm at 3.5 bar. I think that's a good spot for my particular engine. So there's two more things we can do. The first is really easy. If you shut off this valve, you're going to get your system pressure, and I've got about 6.75 bar or so on system pressure. I think that's pretty good. We can check here. So system pressure 6.7 to 7.4 bar. I think I'm right in there, so we're okay there. And then the last thing we can check is our charging pressure. Again, I'm at 10 degrees Celsius or so. Now I hooked up a pump to my warm-up regulator. You can see the warm-up regulator, and that's the hose, air hose that feeds it. Now I got my pump here, and we'll just watch the gauge as we get up to you can see that drop when we put some pressure in it. So now we've checked all our pressures. We've checked our cold pressure, our warm pressure, our charging pressure, and also our system pressure. So now that we're done, the only thing that we should point out here is that you do have some pretty significant pressure still in these fuel lines. So if you're going to start undoing them right away, you're going to get a good bit of fuel leaking out, so have a little can to catch the fuel that leaks out. Other than that, I think you're ready to rock and roll. That's the basics of checking your fuel pressures on CIS. Good luck.